What's up, Zero Division members? Anriku here. Today we're going to be talking about Danmachi Episode 9, titled Wealth Crozo / Blacksmith. In this episode, we were finally able to meet the blacksmith that created Belle's armor. And I have to say, I like the character a lot. I like how laid back he is, but I also want to learn more about him. I want to see if he's hiding anything that could be disastrous to our main character and his familia, or anything along those lines. Because apparently Hestia went out asking questions about him, and we find out why he no longer makes magic weapons. We find out, why he doesn't like the last name Crozo, because apparently they fell from grace, and for some reason, all of them lost their abilities to be blacksmiths. I don't know how one goes about losing all their abilities, because once they're gained, I don't know how you would lose them. Maybe that will be explained later on. Maybe it's explained in the light novel more. I don't know. But overall, it was interesting, and it was really nice to finally meet this blacksmith responsible for Belle's new armor, the white armor, and he even got newer armor in this episode as well. And at the end, the guy created a dagger, it looks like, or a knife out of the Minotaur horn that Belle got from the, his first major kill last episode. Now, I want to see what the difference between this new weapon and the Hestian knife is going to be. We know that Belle dual wield sometimes, so he can dual wield the Hestian knife and this new Minotaur blade, and apparently it's called Yushikiro Maru or something, like some crazy ass name. And I look forward to seeing if it has any special abilities. Apparently, it's the best thing Wealth Crozo has ever made. So I'm sure it's really fine quality. It's probably really strong. It's very, it has a lot of durability probably. So I look forward to seeing how it will work hand in hand with the Hestian knife. We also know that Belle got a new skill called Argonaut, basically a hero. Remember, he talked about that story with eyes, and we learned about it last episode. And we see that apparently it allows him to do a one-shot move to kill an enemy that's way stronger than him when he's in like a pinch and whatnot. And we see it happen with the baby dragon, and he immediately did Firebolt, and it was glowing like glitter and everything, and it shot the thing and killed it in one hit. Now, my problem with this is, anytime he's in a pinch, he's able to use this skill to empower his firebolt or his sword swings and whatnot. Will it be able to slay a stronger opponent all the time? I want to know the limitations on this skill, because if it can just basically anytime he gets in the pinch, for example, say he fights another one of those Minotaurs like that, or something along those lines, he'll be able just to do Firebolt and have it activate this Argonaut skill and destroy something. I feel like that's very haxed. He's already pretty hacked in the fact that he has this rare growth skill, which apparently he's the first person ever to reach level 2 in a month and a half. He's the fastest person to reach level 2. That's a pretty hacked skill to begin with, but now he has this Argonaut skill, and if it works the way it kind of was explained, that's even more hacks for Belle. And I just don't really like that. I don't think that's cool. I want him to be able to use it when he has to, and it has drawbacks, like it has a cooldown or something. This has a lot of RPG lingo in it, so why can't we have the term cooldown? There has to be a cooldown on this skill, because if not, it's going to be ridiculously hacked and overpowered. I really thought it was funny how he got his new title, and we've seen how the gods commune together and they bring up new titles and they talk about what's going on with their familias. Belle reaching level 2, this other Take, I believe his name is, this other god that was talking to Hestia, his teammate Makoto reached level 2. And we got the guy's full name. So it makes me wonder if we're going to see this Makoto guy down the road, and maybe he'll join Belle's group as well. Because Belle now has a party. He has Lily, he has Crozo, or Wealth I'll call him, and he has himself. A 3-man party. They're not part of the same familia, but they're comrades. And this is what I've been waiting for, to see Belle get another comrade. Lily's cool and everything. I like Lily, but she's a supporter. She's not a combatant. She can't hold the rear. She can't cover... She can cover Belle's back, but she can't do it as well as another adventurer. So now that he has another adventurer, in a sense, even though the guy's a blacksmith, he has more of a party now, and I like to see that. I don't want him to just be going solo all the time. I want to see some strategies and team tactics and whatnot. So hopefully he gets another member sometime soon as well. Somebody who can cover the rear, because in this episode, Lily said she's just a supporter. She can't cover the rear as well as she should be able to if she was an adventurer. So that makes me wonder if he's going to gain another adventurer in his party, somebody who can cover the rear while Belle goes into the thick of things. So I look forward to seeing exactly who else might join the party. I really think that's going to happen. Like I said, I enjoyed learning about Wealth's backstory and who he is and everything. Apparently, he's going into the dungeon asking for Bell's help because he wants to get the blacksmith ability. Apparently, like I said, his entire family lost all their abilities, so he probably has to start from the ground up. But that innate knowledge is still there, and apparently he could become very, wealthy and famous if he would go back to making magic items. Hestia is the one that found this out and told Bell that. So I think this guy Welf is a really good addition to the group, and he is now Bell's personal contracted blacksmith. So I look forward to seeing what kind of items and weapons and armors that this dude will make for Bell. Granted, I think the Hestia knife will always be a staple in his weaponry. It's to complement that rare skill where he grows really fast. But maybe this guy will be able to create him some awesome armor at least. So I look forward to seeing what's going to happen. What are your thoughts on the episode, guys? Leave them in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so. I would greatly appreciate it. But that's just my thoughts on the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next review.